My name is Alex Williams, and this is my video operation number 2, Rocks and Minerals. The element that I chose is magnesium. 5 interesting facts about magnesium are it was first recognized in 1755 by Joseph Black. Magnesium fire is extremely difficult to put out because it can burn in nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and water. So dirt is actually needed when trying to put out a magnesium fire. It is an essential element of photosynthesis. China is the leading producer of magnesium. It holds about 80% of the world's supply. And it is the 8th most abundant element in the universe. An example of this mineral of a mineral that uses this element is pyrope. This is magnesium, and this is the chemical formula for pyrope. It's magnesium aluminum silicate, and this is what the mineral pyrope looks like. The real-world use of this element, or this mineral, is actually garnet gemstone. It's used for July birthday gemstones, but it's found in a lot of jewelry. So for the igneous rock, I picked obsidian. I chose obsidian because it is actually one of my favorite types of rock, and I love how the obsidian has that glossy kind of and its look, and it's really smooth to the touch. How does it form? It is an extrusive rock, which means that it's molten rock that was cooled rapidly. So here's how it starts. Magma comes up out of the Earth's surface and forms lava, and it cools rapidly. So this would be the second stage of cooling, and this is closer to what where obsidian comes from. Volcanic glass. It's volcanic glass with a smooth, uniform texture that breaks with a conchodial fracture. Yes, it can be found in Arizona. It's actually, here is a map of Arizona, and this is Campo Verde, and it's actually in a place called found in the Bullpen, Arizona. That's where this is. What can it be used for? It has a wide variety of uses. In the beginning, it was used for tools and for hunting. The Native Americans used to carve it out and use them as spearheads, and today it's used for jewelry, like this heart necklace here, for figurines, or this is a scalpel, and the obsidian has actually been put into the blade right down there. The sedimentary rock I chose was shale. I chose it because I thought it was really interesting that it can be formed into clay, and with how thin it is, so I just thought it was the most interesting sedimentary rock. How does it form? It forms from the compaction of silt and clay and mud, which are clay minerals, and it is fissile, which means that it's rock that readily splits into thin pieces, and laminated. It's made up of many thin layers, and it comes in many colors: red, black, brown, green, etc. So this is like the silt and mud here, and then pressure forms it into a thin layers. It is found in Arizona, and actually it is found in the Grand Canyon. This is the Grand Canyon. I've circled it on this map. And Bright Angel Shale is actually found right in here on the Grand Canyon. Modern day uses. So this would be clay before it is formed into bowls and eccentric items and stuff like that. And it's also used for shale gas. It can be used as a natural gas and oil, and it's transformed within the ground as shale, and then it's buried and warmed, so it becomes like an oil. It's a gas flow, just like it shows here. For the metamorphic rock, I chose quartzite. I chose quartzite because my dad builds homes, and I have actually seen a lot of quartzite with his work, so I've always found it quite interesting. How does it form? It's non-foliated rock composed of almost entirely quartz, right here, and it is formed when a quartz-rich sandstone, right here, is altered by heat, pressure, and chemical activity of metamorphism, and it becomes a quartzite mineral. This metamorphism recrystallizes the sand grains and silicate cement, and on the Mohs hardness scale, it has a number of 7. Where can it be found? Yes, it actually can be found in Arizona, as many, as well as other places. It is actually found mainly in the Morenci Copper Mine in Clifton, Arizona, and this is a overhead picture of Clifton, Arizona, of the mine. Modern day uses, it is used in construction and home use, like here is a quartzite countertop on an island. Color can be infused in it for home decorative pieces, like over here, or jewelry. It's mainly used in geographic areas where other aggregates are not available. Rocks and minerals are important in infinite ways. They support all living things physically, as in we stand on them. They are the source of metals and elements which we need to produce our daily necessities, and they give us ideas about what happened to the Earth. It has the history of the Earth within them. My favorite rock was igneous. I really like the volcanic glass look that some igneous rocks have, like the obsidian. I find them the most interesting of all the rocks. That's my presentation. Thanks.